Hey y'all, Scott here. You know, I was recently adding a brand new copy of Madden Away to my ever-growing collection when I contracted something. Depression! Valentine's Day is only a few solid decibels away. Thusly, I have to find a mate. Like, really have to find a mate. So, what better way to do it than with a lack of confrontation by going on Tinder? Here I have my current profile, and I think it's safe to say I'm doing pretty well with it so far. However, in terms of activity, I'm absolutely bleeding loneliness out there. Tinder does have a pay-to-win option, though, with a little monthly fee. So I'm gonna run to the store and grab an iTunes gift card to purchase my way to intercourse. So I'm back. I recently bought some iTunes gift cards, one for me and the others for the next homeless guy I see on the street, because I'm just a giving person and, you know, he could use that iTunes gift card much more than I could. Now with the aid of Tinder Plus, I am cruising through matches. It's like a dream come true. However, none are really responding to my messages. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. You know, I wish I could see how other guys talk to girls on Tinder so then I could see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. That's it! I'll pose as a girl on a new account just so I could see how other guys talk to me. Now, before you get judgmental here, know two things. One, I'm only posing as a girl to get laid. And two, I don't use Tinder all the time. I only use Tinder when I'm bored or horny. Here we go, just a quick search on Google Images for that, and that. And here we go, my name is Glenda Siete and I'm a girl who likes beach balls. But I don't say that in my bio, I just cleverly make a beach ball my only other picture available. So I ended up messaging all these guys first and we have a fair amount of responses here. If your left leg was lunch and your right leg was dinner, I'd snack in between. Oh, like my navel? Is that a threat? Let's wait on the response there. Oh, looks like somebody said hey, but I don't like the confidence in messaging first. I'm just gonna ignore that. So I responded to this man's first message, and he threw it in a direction that I'm really not a fan of. I'm just a lovable scam catfishing people for knowledge on how to talk to girls on Tinder, and also for some really weird power trip. But I don't want to leave the guy hanging, so... Oh, that sounds great. Would you like to swap emails? And just gonna delete that. Alright, so after looking at how guys talk to women virtually and how they present themselves, I think it's finally time to retool my profile. So I recently took a lot of new photos. I specifically got this dude who works for Shutterstock to do it for me, and I think these pictures came out pretty well. I also buffed out all the kinks in my bio and came up with this. Hey gang, King Handjob here. Just showing how much experience I have. I am what many would consider a party within a profile. You know, I'm just a fun guy, you know? In terms of future plans, I would like to be 25 years old someday. You know, I have aspirations too, you know? No ghost allowed. I've had too many bad experiences with those things. Alright, looks like I'm finally ready to start matching. Oh, wait, I got a notification on Twitter. Oh, hot dog! Not only is an incredibly beautiful woman interested in me, but an attractive one as well. There's only two ways this can end. Marriage followed by... sex. Or slight embarrassment. At this point, I'll take anything. Alright, let me just click this link to message her. Okay, I'll come across women I know. Well, that's enticing specifically because the only women I know are cartoon foxes. Do you agree to keep the user's identity secret? No, because if somebody asks me, I'll start giggling too much and they'll see right through me. The women on this site are not at all interested in a relationship. Boring! Do you agree to practice safe sex? What is this, middle school? Lame! Age group, gonna go for the lows and the highs. And what type of body turns you on? Ooh, I love Buffalo Wild Wings! And what type do I prefer? I'll say all. Wabamo! Well, it seems to be a bit frozen. Well, I'll come back to this later. You know, while I wait for her to message me back, I'll go back on Tinder and crank up the boost option and talk to some girls. I'll use some of the tactics I learned from the other guys I've met. Specifically, I'll try to be a nice jerk. I like your glasses, but you need to work on the freckles. Alright, so while I wait for her to throw herself at me, I think I need to do something different to my Tinder profile, something to help it stand out from the crowd. Oh, I'll make a video to help sell myself, like a movie trailer, you know? The only problem is I sold my computer to help fund Tinder Plus. The thing is, you know, I spent $10 on Tinder Plus and $140 on the iTunes gift cards for Homeless Man McGee out there. So I guess I'm gonna have to use Windows Movie Maker on my old computer to help make this trailer. I was reported. Hey y'all, Scott here. Some 420, right? Well, I hope you're all spending the holiday wisely, that being at an intervention, because smoking makes your neck look like this. That's worth at least a double yikes, right? Smoking is the 5th biggest cause of virginity in the US alone, and I think it's time to mark an end to the whole fumes thing. That's why I'm going to start smoking to stop smoking. Why would I do such a thing? To make myself so anti-healthy? Well, nobody likes smoking. Need some statistics? No problemo. This graph shows that everybody hates smoking. The shapes represent everybody. So many people want to be the next Tobacco Jones, and I'm here to tell them that this whole smoke fad is coming to an end. That's right, I'm going cold turkey from smoking. I just have to start first. Well, we're off to a rip-roaring start. I went to the local carryout and I picked up some classic Mario Bros. Cigarettes. And I'm just gonna give these a solid huff, and a puff, and a blow. Yeah, getting myself to smoke is proving to be a bit more challenging than I initially thought. So, to trick myself, I'm going to wrap my cigarette in this piece of cheese. Oh, God. I rented out a fog machine, so we get the ambiance of getting sloshed on nicotine. Woo-wee! These fumes were made for smoking. I can't do this. Look at me, becoming one of the monsters I used to fight against. All in a day's work.
Ugh! Ugh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jesus Christ, sir! Sir, watch where you point that thing! Whoa! Whoa! Now is not the time to toke up! No! Toke it easy, sir! Toke it easy! Ah! Ah!
That nicotine fanboy was what made me leave the force that fateful day 4 hours ago. But the only way to stop that Dubemeister from running amok is to stop smoking. I have to put those 40 days worth of anti-drug talk in elementary school to shame. I must start smoking to stop smoking. It's about to smell like angst and a waste of money. I am going to be unstoppable in this form. Hey y'all, Scott here, and consider yourself not Scott, because you could never be as desperate as I am right now. I was looking up houses for sale and decided it was time for my weekly ponder sesh about how I'll never own a house. Of course, my elbow was on the buy house key on the keyboard the whole time. I bought f***ing 20 of them! And before you ask, no, I can't return them. They were used and sold as is. I need to scrape together the dough for these houses ASAP and stat.
Hey you!
That's me!
Are you strictly going by an anti-scam agenda? Same here. That's why I started Scammo, a club that is hell-bent on eliminating all scams. All you have to do to join is pay a monthly fee, and the best part about it is when you refer others to Scammo, we'll even pay you for it. It's totally cool, right? We stay up late, make money, hanging out, we make some more money. It's just like a real group of friends. You can clearly see here how Scammo works. Now, a lot of pro-scam folk out there would say, well, that just looks like a pyramid scheme. I mean, I'm no geometrist, but that's a triangle.
He's right.
So the club of your dreams is just a measly $200 a month away. Fight scams, get paid. It's a club for the rest of us. Here's a glowing testimonial of Scammo.
Well, I'm officially sold. I can make all the money I need to pay off those houses. All I need to do is spend like $200 a month on Scammo, and then I'm on my way to No Debt Island. Now, I've heard of a few phone apps out there that let you score cash for absolute free. Might as well try those out first. I see these apps that give you points for downloading other apps all the time. You can then convert the points, or nanas if you're feeling culturally competent, to gift cards of all kinds of shapes and sizes. You see, I can score some FIFA points or something for absolutely caking my phone in apps I delete right after downloading.
I can convert the FIFA doubloons to dollars at the bank afterwards. This is free cash. I'll download the StubHub and I'll be 1,200 nanas closer to 100 FIFA doubloons, which would get me 100 FIFA doubloons closer to paying off one of my 20 mortgages. Son of a bitch, it didn't give me the points. I'll give HQ Trivia a try, an app that is apparently the live mobile game show where you answer questions to win cash. I'm absolutely unstoppable at trivia. I have Quizlet.com open on my laptop and I'm ready and willing for pretty much fuck. My thumbs are slippery with debt. I'll move on to fish for money. Well, this is definitely fishing, there's no doubt about that. If I catch a puffer fish, I have to keep tapping to make them bigger, but I get bombarded with ads. I'll wait for my check in the mail. I'll give Money Crock a shot. You see, all you have to do to get paid online is to go to Google and search for free money, if only the homeless knew. If both images are equal, you win 50 bucks. Well, that's not worth trying twice. Forget all this work, I'm going the easy way out. I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Now I know what you're thinking, a new business doesn't make a profit until 30 minutes before swimming, but an entrepreneur takes risks, and I'm willing to make my money the old-fashioned way with my own business idea. Vegas-style funerals. You know, you're in, you're out. All I need to do is write a check to get this all started. Let me check my checking account. Shit, all those checks I wrote myself bounced. I have $20 left. In the meantime, I can go on Tinder to try and swoon people over. They'll give me money out of sympathy if I play my cards right. I'll ask her how many dogs she could fight in a row. Whoa, 2 truths and a lie? I'm white, I'm nearsighted, and I eat fucking dogs. God, enough with the dogs, Scott. Stupid. But it's alright, because I'm about to say something that no hormone-encrusted teen has ever said. Don't worry, it's just a phase. Well, while I wait for people to finally succumb to my bullshit, I can take out a loan and start buying things for my business, which will help me fund my Scammo membership, and that will help me pay off my 20 houses. One sec, let me check something. Alright, we're set. I called the president of Snickers and asked for a loan, and now I'm on some sort of blacklist. The milk chocolate industry fucking despises me now. So after I delete some connections on LinkedIn, I think I'm gonna try and nab some deals at retail for my business venture. I heard if you tickle the sales rep enough, you'll get a good deal. But I think I'm gonna try and throw all my eggs in this one basket. There is the legend of a get-rich-quick scheme so easy, it's almost not true. Hidden in the depths of your local Dave & Buster's, the machine known as Stacker has prizes of unbelievable value. All you have to do is stack the bars up to the very top. How could they be giving away such expensive prizes? Easy. They're strictly for entrepreneurs trying to fund a Scammo membership. I'm gonna use the rest of my checking account on a Stacker game. Alright, where do I fill out the application to become homeless? Hey y'all, Scott here.
Do you struggle and strain?
And I'm sold! I've decided to convert to shopping only based on products seen on TV. You see, this little sticker means a whole lot of convenience, and that's really one of my 4 life goals, to make my life more convenient. If all goes well and these products succeed, I'll be 25% closer to being okay with death. I'm big into the piss fandom, so when a product claims to rid it from all humanity, I gotta see what it's all about. Powerful LED urine finder. That's what they used to call me in high school. We can see it works with babies, dogs, and the elderly, and trying it out on my toilet, yep, there's definitely urine in there. Urinoff, aka if only I beat them to the copyright on that name. Let's talk sponges. And not just any sponges, better sponges. Something better than a sponge? The last sponge you will ever want. Somebody call the Ego Patrol. Yes, these are not sponges you can use for all kinds of sponge activities. These things won't stop out sponging anything you throw at them. Next up, the Micro Touch Max, and it has the endorsement of my worst f***ing nightmare, Madden 09's cover athlete. I don't know though, this guy does know his hair trimmer, so it's real- oh shit, there's a built-in light. Grab it, featuring ratcheting act- oh shit, there's a built-in light. This thing makes it way too easy to grab glass off of a shelf. Finally, I can grab glasses. Grab It is helping me fulfill my dream of being 25% closer to death. Finally, we have a product that helps me fulfill one of my wildest fantasies. Egg sitter. It's about f***ing time I can sit on an egg. This thing is supposed to be used for pure comfort, but if I see you walk into the room with an egg sitter, you f***ing better have an egg in that pocket. Well, that was a fun $140 wasted. I think the only thing I can strive for at this point is to be as seen on TV myself. Listen, I did something crazy over the summer, totally worthy of the local news. Hi, my name is Jick. My friends call me Todd, but my real name is Scott.
Bankruptcy is in the air, and I took full advantage of it at the last minute. This right here is what us Ohioans referred to as a Toys R Us. Toys R Us came out of the closet and declared bankruptcy, and here we are mere months after the store decided to f*** out. Yeah, when Toys R Us was closing, I realized I could finally fulfill one of my 4 goals in life, to be the last customer at Toys R Us ever! It was crazy. It was like a building, like a giant cube, 4 sides, 1 top. I had a blast feeling superior to everybody else. Just the mere idea of being the last customer at a store is a quick and easy addition to any ego. So in terms of the last products bought at a Toys R Us, first up, here's the credit card that I used. Feel free to put that in the history books. I picked up Delivery Man starring Vince Vaughn and an adapter for a breast pump. I can't wait to tell everybody that I was Toys R Us's last customer. It's just something that defines me now.
Man, ever since we were kids, he told me he'd be the last guy in a Toys R Us. He did what?!
What do you think about that? That you couldn't be the last Toys R Us customer ever? Well, after buying all those As Seen on TV products and being as seen on TV myself, I think one of my 4 life goals has finally been fulfilled. And I'm actually finally over buying all those As Seen on TV products. Son of a bitch! Hey y'all, Scott here, and tonight's the big homecoming dance. Not to brag or anything, but I'm gonna get laid. Hey y'all, Scott here, and tonight was the big night 7 years ago. Not to brag or anything, but I wish I got laid. Yeah, I know what time of year it is. I've been to Target. Back to school season is in full swing, as in it's no longer back to school, it's just school. That means school dances are back, everybody! A collaboration between pop music, hormones, and wasting money. The school dance is defined as the concept of dimming the lights in a school gym, hiring an underpaid DJ to play Dear God Anything Below by Flo Rida, and forcing children to show up to a school at night and sweat for 3 hours. You'd reach for your nearest JCPenney dress shirt, pay $10 whole to stand in the school auditorium on the weekend, and assume that this was it. This was the night you totally experienced what it's like to score. And then you realized, oh yeah, I'm 15, I'll just stand and do nothing for most of the dance. Yeah, these were great. And by great, I mean sweaty. School dances started for me in middle school. These would be before the school football games and were labeled as casual dances. There were many looks I would go for with these dances, usually striking a balance between wearing a polo and jeans and pure fear. These weren't anything major at all. I wasn't expecting the world from these, but when high school came into the picture and dress shirts were involved, oh shit, it's happening. A few school dances were held throughout the year, but the first big one was the homecoming dance, and this was it. Homecoming week, there'd be the big school football game, a pep rally during classes, which yeah, okay, education's tossed to the side for 30 minutes dedicated to watching the marching band blow a fucking gasket in the gym. And then the Saturday night of that week, the big dance would be held, and kids would smoke and drink before and after it. Oh, no thank you. You see, I prefer just questioning why a lot of seniors in high school were taking freshmen. What the hell was going on there? You see, a big part of homecoming was asking somebody on a date. All you had to do was grab a poster board, think of some pun, and ask them out. It was all about flashiness over function with those things. As long as you were memorable and had a pun involved, nobody cared. I personally am not really thrilled with how I spent homecoming. I felt like I was supposed to be getting a kiss or a gift card or something. I felt like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. Instead, I usually went home early and just started to count how many copies of Premium Rush that I owned. That's why I want to throw my own homecoming dance. One that doesn't have the pressure of trying to get laid. One that's open to everybody. Pretty nice venue, right? Scored on a Labor Day sale. 14 grand instead of 15. My goal is to make the greatest homecoming dance ever with just as much no sex as I remember, but I can't do it all myself, which is why we hired a professional planner.
Sir, you won't regret your choice. With me planning, this will be the best funeral
Son
ever.
of a bitch. A great homecoming dance doesn't require just blood, sweat, and tears. Just sweat and tears. That's why I'm going to great lengths to ensure this is going to be the greatest one ever. I turned my car into a walking advertisement for the dance, and I put in place some rules to ensure no pregnancies happen tonight. There's a strict no skin policy. If it ain't covered up, it's getting thrown out. If you don't abide by this policy, you must have flashlight taped to crotch. Yes, I spelled that right. This is to ensure things don't get too PG when the lights dim. And if things get out of hand, that's where our trusty chaperone enters the picture. He's been violently conditioned to resist all forms of alcoholic drugs, violence, and sex, and most importantly, sex.
You sure you don't want a funeral? I'm really good at funerals.
If I'm free next week, sure, but right now I want a school dance.
Alright, well I did some research, made a few calls, so I can officially say I'm legally able to plan school dances now.
Oh, legal, yes!
It really wasn't that difficult. A lot of my training carried over. Funeral, school dances, tomato, tomato.
So what's the plan here? I was thinking we could do some fun activities, like we could stand up against the wall and just wait for somebody to talk to us.
But why do so many people like school dances? The way I see it, you can't spell homecoming without alcohol poisoning.
I just wanted a school dance where nobody got laid. Now that we're actively endorsing everything laid related, everybody's gonna get laid. We got our new ads in. Since many high schoolers take homecoming as an excuse to get sloshed with their friends before and after the dance, this will be the first alcohol-endorsed school dance, one where you don't have to worry about the chaperone narking on your addiction. So now we're deliberately spiking everything. We're spiking the punch, the food, the ballot box. Please don't tell on us.
Oh look, here's the DJ we got.
DJ Abstinence, DJ for school kids.
Skal Bosniak, DJ Abstinence Greeter.
You will not be disappointed in my services. I made the best playlist for kids that are half my age. It's all here on my trusty laptop.
I thought that was a beer.
You just don't get it. They're just kids. It's their big nights, their homecoming dance. Alcohol never hurt anyone.
Well, the chaperone is getting psychologically conditioned to be all for alcohol, drugs, violence, sex, and most importantly, sex. Alright, we got the DJ, advertisements are out, chaperone is being conditioned to be actively encouraging immorality, a ballot box has been spiked. Alright, all that's left is the banner. We used a pre-made restaurant template. Alright, it's time for home to come. Let's open up the doors for business tonight. Hey, welcome to homecoming. Before you go, just to let you know, you can get, as some would put it, drunk. I'm a little worried about the alcohol endorsement. That wasn't a part of my original plan, but apparently that's what people want.
Hey man, appreciate the offer. How about a Bible around here I could read?
This is a fucking disaster. I didn't want to push for sinning, and now that I am and we got the chaperone pushing for it, people don't care.
No! Oh. Sorry, man. I thought that wasn't a beer.
Man, yeah, we were pregame at the homeless shelter early today, and then we went to pick up later on the side of the road. It was great.
Well, I donated blood in the car. It was great.
Hey guys, condoms, right?
Why aren't you
You apparently can't push for people to have a good time, and since I'm known as the resident beer pusher at this dance, I need to hide my identity with a mask so then people can be relaxed. This will ease the tension. Oh, damn it! Why did you do that? So then people are too distracted by the punch stain to realize it looks like I pissed myself.
Hey Scott, the coffin just came. Where do you want it?
Oh my god, I already told you this is a no coffin dance!
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. I called the police to ask them if it was illegal to give beer to kids without asking for their IDs. They're gonna be here in about 10 minutes.
Alright, homecoming's over. Take your goodie bags.
This is just a copy of Premium Rush.
Get out.
Well, I got questioned by the police. I yelled at everybody. Beer was everywhere. I got home at 4 a.m. and I got fucking soaked. It was the homecoming I always wanted in high school! Hey all, Scott here. Happy Cyber Wednesday, the first Wednesday after Cyber Monday, the official holiday for all things me. Cyber Monday is all about deals, deals, and regret, and Cyber Wednesday is when we all take a moment to reflect on those three things. Mostly regret. Cyber Monday is the Monday after Black Friday, two holidays based around people buying the items stores desperately want to get rid of. I never said I didn't like it. See, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are fundamentally the same thing but on different days. This year, the Cyber Monday deals were pretty much the same as the Black Friday ones. The Ash Wednesday deals were terrible this year, so I was really looking forward to these days. Look at this, we have all these fun deals on Play-Doh. That was a fun thing to click buy on, but it doesn't really make me feel complete. We all know the only reason to buy a lot of this stuff is because we're bored and haven't spent money in a while, so best possible thing to buy would be something that affects my life in a positive and fulfilling way. While there aren't any adoption deals going on, I was looking for some deals at the hospital this year. This gunshot wound is really starting to piss me off. But that's when I saw it. A deal and a pet? That covers most of what I want out of my offspring. Let's do it! So while we wait for that to get delivered, I will watch every single Chia pet commercial available on YouTube to know exactly what I'm in store for. You know there was a Chia bull? Here we have the newest addition to the family. Lincoln. I'm cool with Lincoln, could never tell a lie, wooden teeth. I've always liked him. Ever since I learned about Lincoln in school, I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool, I want to grow one. Look at him, you just want to see him with grass in his skull. So we have to soak the Chia in water. Regardless of the method, it feels like I'm drowning or waterboarding him, so I'm just gonna give him a bath. Now we gotta spread these Chia seeds. I ran out of them halfway through. I panicked and used chili for the rest. It's all the same in the end. So we gotta keep watering Lincoln to keep the Chia healthy and growing for the next 1 to 2 weeks. I can't wait that long, I have a Lincoln to raise, I don't want to wait for it to grow! So I looked up some advanced Chia pet techniques. All we need is some gloves and a hammer. We put the gloves on, take the hammer and swing. Damn it! Okay, this article name is starting to make a little more sense now. Well, Lincoln, we had a good run. But your time has come and it's time to send you off like any other pet. What better way to mourn the loss of a loved one than to fully replace them?
I bought a backup. A hedgehog. Look at him. I can't wait to be a better Lincoln dad to him. I won't kill him. I'll treat him like any pet should be treated. I have a unicorn now. A new Chia pet means a new packet of chia seeds, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to pour some on my head to live a day in their shoes. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna feel so... 3 pets died and my foot hurts today, but I have one last shot to make things right, because I will start to raise Daniel from Karate Kid. For sake.
So I realized I may not be cut out to be a father. I tried the whole treat an egg like a child for a day thing, but you can't spread chia seeds on those. But I did take out life insurance on the pets, and now I can cash that out and afford a trip to the doctor, just for a little checkup, you know, my foot hurts, that gunshot wound, you know, just the basics. The chia seeds gave me a yeast infection on my head. Hey y'all, Scott here. You know, I have a life outside of talking about stupid Nintendo games. I almost got murdered. Finally, I'm a victim! It's exciting when you got nothing else going on. That's just the thing though. I do have things going on. I'm a busy guy. Which is why I'm one of the few who take attempted murder seriously. Every murderer needs a murderer, and ours just so happened to be Mr. Officer Steel Wool. Lucky for me, I printed this off before he tried to murder us. A while back, we were all invited to a dinner party. No murders allowed. Somebody didn't read the itinerary. Everybody except the host recovered from being murdered, which makes us prime suspects to sue him. So today's the big day. We're taking Steel Wool to court, and I'm gonna be a star. I can see the headlines now. Murder victims innocent.
What's the code?
I was murdered. So, are you ready to be one of the first allies in the war against murder?
Oh, I don't think I can be in the same room as the man who killed me.
Don't be such a baby. I was in the same room as your murderer, and he f***ing stinks.
I don't know, just why did he kill me? Was it something about my face?
I wouldn't take it too personally. It probably has nothing to do with your looks. He probably just f***ing hates you. Nothing personal.
So what are we suing him for?
Defamation.
Good. Your social status does really plummet after being murdered.
Oh man, you leave your door open too?
I'll do it as a hobby.
Only on the weekends.
How were we killed?
Alright, so I wanted to touch base until we head over to the courthouse.
Where is it again?
Vegas.
It's a 28-hour drive.
With normal traffic.
28 hours? I have jury duty in 28 hours.
Oh, don't go throwing hours in my face. I'm the biggest hours fan there is.
Why Vegas? There's a courtroom nearby.
Oh yeah, I think I noticed the drive-thru on the way here.
Well, that Vegas wedding's out there. Super quick, you're in, you're out. Vegas trial is the exact same idea. I thought it would save us some time.
Oh, thank God. Turns out I'm serving jury duty on our trial.
You're the victim.
An unbiased victim.
Well, I'm RTSSW.
What is that?
Ready to sue Steel Wool.
Just say the full thing.
No, I'm busy today.
I voted +9.
I'm ready to win over my killer.
How about candy to throw into the audience, get them on our side?
Well, I can't wait to throw this guy behind bars if he turns out to be guilty.
Didn't he kill us?
Allegedly.
Hello? What do you mean you don't have a ride? Alright, fine. We got a carpool. Oh, I'm just saying, if we took that exit, we could have shaved off 10 minutes.
All rise. You didn't tell me there was going to be a judge.
Yeah, I wouldn't have warned this.
I'm Judge Absence. Welcome to the litigation station, the brand 9 out of 10 lawyers recommend. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to my judge in training.
I'm gonna be your judge this evening. Only here because my mom made me get a summer job. It's in September.
Well, alright, I got unbiased to be.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
I was planning on lying, but we could spice things up and not lie.
Oh, that's perfect. I can't lie. I hate lying.
It's ridiculous. Everyone's lied before. When was the last time you lied?
1 sentence ago.
I don't know. I'm gonna crumble. There's no way I can face my killer.
I had it, okay? This is just outlaw trauma.
So where's our lawyer?
It says here in the court document that our lawyer is me.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Great. The f***ing person's gonna be our lawyer.
Guys, I was there throughout the entire thing. I know what happened. And plus, representing yourself in court always works out. Like, and even...
I gotta not hand it to you. I'm in.
I mean, as long as we're not up against a real lawyer, we should be fine.
Hi, Liza Lotz, real lawyer.
Damn it!
Hey, Scott Wozniak, recreational lawyer. Just a quick question, lawyer to lawyer here. I was wondering how much of a real lawyer are you? Are you real as in professional or real as in concrete matter?
You know, I could ask the same to you.
A true lawyer never reveals their identity.
Well, I heard that you're representing yourself in this case and that you're gonna lose.
I wasn't planning on it, but I'm open to the idea.
Listen, I've defended this guy numerous times. I know he's an insane killer. Just give him a break.
So you know he was guilty?
Oh, I defend murderers all the time. I love those little guys. I'm a big advocate for murder.
What, are you a murderer?
No, I'm not insane.
Well, I studied virgin law, and I'm more prepared than you and I think. And I'm not leaving this courtroom until we win.
Oh, we'll see about that. Can we have court outside today?
Damn it, she's good.
Objection, your lawyer. I have vitamin D sufficiency.
Time to break out this icebreaker again.
I call Steel Wool to the stand. So, Mr. Wool, did you kill anybody?
Objection. He doesn't have to answer that.
Yeah, that is a pretty personal question.
I mean, I know he killed me, but I don't blame him for not answering that.
Permission to persist, Your Honor?
Okay.
Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it.
I think I might have killed some people.
Yes, I did it!
Your Honor, that wasn't a confirmation. If anything, it makes him less likely to be the killer.
That is true. A real killer would remember killing. I freaked out. I just wanted to make sure the jury was on our side.
The only member of the jury was murdered by him.
I did hear he's leaning towards the defendant.
I'm leaning towards him too. We're f***ed.
Your Honor, I called Jebediah Jab to the stand.
Oh, great. Now they called the guy who doesn't believe in us. This is f***ing great.
So, Jab, is there anybody else a part of the Jab family?
Nope. Just me and my vegan in crime, Terry Lessler.
Isn't getting murdered against the vegan creed?
I think it's frowned upon.
Yes, you don't want to kill any animals, but you can get killed all you want. Doesn't that seem a little unfair?
That is very quite bullshit, yes.
He's slipping. We're losing him.
Yeah, I'm getting real sick of your attitude. We're in Vegas. Be happy.
Do you really think it's fair to make all these allegations about this poor man? He's traumatized. You have no idea the impact murdering 5 people has on a person.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to.
Like, you didn't mean to get murdered, right?
Objection, Your Honor, I'm mad. I've seen madder. Keep going.
I think I have one more question. Do you think Officer Steelwool murdered you and 4 others?
Do I know he did? Yeah. Do I think he did? No.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Son of a bitch, that's what self-doubt feels like?
We can't give up. If he wins this case, this goes on our permanent record.
Okay. I can do this. Your Honor, I call Rex Mose to the stand. Woo! So, Rex, what do you think of Officer Steelwool?
I think he's a fine person and a better murderer.
So you admit he's a murderer?
On the one day I was with him.
Your Honor, should we really base this man's conviction off of what he did on one measly day?
Yeah, seems kind of rude. Rex, I have evidence from the night of the murders. What is this?
Oh, that's a gun.
Interesting he knows what a gun is. I thought Officer Steelwool was the murderer here.
Yeah. How do you know what that is if he wasn't the killer?
Did I say gun? I meant brought a 92X full-size handgun.
Your Honor, he's just throwing out random words. He doesn't even know what they mean. He's a dictionary with feet. That's what we call him.
Allow me to ask the others to name that specific object. What is this?
Gex?
A photo. The letter L. My gun.
It may be his gun, Your Honor, but Mr. Mose here was the first to identify it. I recommend we hook him to a lie detector for the rest of his time here.
Can we just hook that up to Steelwool?
He's allergic to the law. We can't risk him confessing.
Okay, so Rex, did you kill...
Your Honor, that says it all right there.
This is a heart rate monitor.
Yet Mr. Wool's isn't going off right now.
He's not hooked up to one.
Your Honor, can I win now?
No.
Okay. Listen, if they convict you, I'll just start yelling. They can convict you if you can't hear. That's why the deaf don't go to jail.
Mad. This is just outlaw conviction.
They should outlaw you, you fucking murderer.
I call Wendy's employee to the stand.
Who's gonna be the jury?
So, Wendy's employee, where are you employed exactly?
Why, Wendy's, of course.
And what do you do there?
Well, I'm the employee.
An employee like you getting murdered when he has a job to go to in the morning. Seems a bit unlikely to me.
Well, I just didn't work the next day. I don't buy it.
Damn. So do you really think this man could have murdered a dozen people?
Well, it wasn't a dozen.
He didn't kill a dozen people, Your Honor.
You check the bathroom, they got free soap in there.
Focus. We gotta reel this one in. Like a fish.
Yeah, I put money on this fight. He better win. I call Terry Lessler to the stand.
Terry, long-time vegan, full-time sewer.
If you can't sue a person, why talk to him?
Can you point to the man in this room who killed you and your 4 of the cohorts?
Not even a little bit, no.
You're really cock-blocking me here.
I can't even look my killer in the eye. You expect me to use a finger on him?
Well, what do you want out of this trial?
An apology.
And that isn't gonna happen unless you point him out right now.
How can one finger decide a man's destiny?
He's pointing at Rex. He's pointing at Rex.
This is just outlaw me, Your Honor.
Oh, what now?
It is painfully obvious Steelwool is the killer. Just convict him already.
I don't feel like it.
You seem awfully competent. I suppose you wouldn't be opposed to some questions yourself.
What are you saying?
I call Scott Wozniak to the stand. So, Mr. Wozniak,
That's me to you.
you were the only one not injured in any way the night of these murders. No?
Yeah, seems awfully murdery for a not murder. It's weird, right?
That was the worst thing I could have said there.
May I ask, what was your relationship with Steel Wool prior to this night?
I believe he was tasked with tracking me down after I stole copies of Madden 18.
Oh, so you're an ex-convict and he tried to arrest you. I'd say you're trying to pin this all on him. I'd say maybe you're the killer.
That's impossible! He's a murderer!
A murderer with a heart of gold.
Oh, and I'm not a murderer with a heart of gold?
You're a murderer?
I was lying as a joke!
So you lied in a court of law?
As a joke!
So who was your +9?
The justices of the Supreme Court. We go way back.
How do you know them?
I chaperoned for them.
So you were a bailiff.
Oh, that's what it's called? I thought they just didn't know my name.
So are they gonna show up?
I don't know, let me check.
That's impossible! He's a murderer!
They said maybe.
No way, you know the justices too? I'm their cousin.
I thought you said you had no family.
Well, that was to get the sympathy vote.
Well, we may not be able to ignite sympathy, but we can ignite a threat with that.
He dresses like it's 2005. Like, come on, we're in the 21st century. Dress like it.
No wonder he wanted to supposedly murder you with that attitude.
He was ruthless. He tried to shoot me, and I'm allergic to bullets.
I did it.
Well, that's a blow to your case.
All right, Officer Steelwool, for being so brave and coming clean like that, I'll let you off lightly. You are sentenced to death.
I don't think he did it.
Hey y'all, Scott here. You know you're happy when you have 200 NES games to cry to. I don't need companionship. I've been a human being for 21 years. Why would a 23-year-old need another human in their life? It's a one-man job being alive. I don't need two. Of course, in terms of life goals, I'd love to be an uncle. Problem is, I'm an only child, so the only way I can do that is by marrying somebody with a nephew. That's how they get you. Well, it's not like I have trouble doing anything like that. I'm more of a recreational virgin anyways. I can get married whenever I want. Watch.
911, what's your emergency?
Please? F me. Okay, I'll do something. Thank you all for coming.
When I heard you couldn't get laid, I dropped everything and came straight here.
Well, I couldn't imagine anybody else being a part of the Scott task force.
Yeah, I interpreted that in a different way.
So, is anybody else already fighting in the war against virginity?
I'm vegan, I'm good.
No thanks, I'm stuffed. I'm very anti-war.
Don't you love virginity?
I like it, but I'm not a blind fanboy.
I just need help conquering virginity. I haven't messaged any girls on Tinder, and I haven't gotten any responses yet.
You not getting any responses on Tinder? Have you tried telling them how badly you want to f*** them?
Have you considered getting a job?
Yeah, that's a huge turn on for the girls.
Oh, damn, I thought they liked eviction notices.
What we gotta do is help you give up.
So speed dating?
Count me in.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, you know my brother. He worked at Wendy's.
Wendy's. Oh, the Wendy's employee. How's he doing?
Oh yeah, not too good. He's been dead the past month.
What the hell? He didn't tell us.
Well, maybe we can speed date in honor of him. Really get the dead on our side.
Yeah, I'll give him a call, see if he's open to it.
Yeah, we'll hand out some coupons, get the whole town to speed date.
Yeah, I think my parents are free.
He's not picking up.
Oh god, speed dating. I'm so nervous.
Remember, girls really like it when you tell them how desperate and lonely you are.
And you gotta get really mad if they don't want to f*** you.
So is your brother happy we're doing this?
Nope, still dead.
How is this for charity again?
I don't know, but it is a write-off.
So are we ready to get started here?
Nobody's shown up yet, and it's 6 a.m. in 5 minutes, so they better get here quick.
Oh god, this isn't good. What if people start showing up and they don't like me? Maybe I should wear a hat just in case I start bolting during the date.
Listen, before people start showing up, we should probably get you some practice.
Like a driving range.
Yeah, but without the flirting.
First, empty your pockets.
Oh man.
Alright, let's sit down. Anyone on my side will be a girl, anyone on this side will
We'll be horny, got it.
Okay, we have 1 minute per date. Let's see what you got.
Before you ask, why yes, I have killed a man.
Come on, that's not in anymore.
I just want to be interesting.
So, what do you like to do?
Tap water.
Well, to show you a little about myself, here's a picture of me and my mom.
Aw, which one's you?
You got your dental records on you?
Yeah.
Impressive.
I don't want somebody who only likes me for my teeth.
Most dating is toothpaste these days. Just how it is.
Well, people are really shallow.
Consider it a background check. For example, do you have a death certificate?
Sorry, not yet.
Good! I'm not f***ing a ghost again.
Alright, I got 7 words for you. I will f*** anything with a face.
Me?
I can't keep this up! Alright, don't have sex! The world doesn't need it!
I have to get laid. I think it'll bump up my credit score.
If you get laid, who else is not gonna get laid?
You!
You hate sex!
But I don't want to hate sex alone. I need somebody who shares my interests.
Sounds like you need to speed date. Hi, John female, woman on the prowl.
Rex Most, school dance historian and chaperone.
Wow, you chaperone school dances? That's so cool. I wish somebody could chaperone the whole city.
Damn, you hate sex too? What a
You ever a vegan?
Haha, I get that reference. I too use words.
So, what do you like to do?
Speed date.
Ah! You like sitting at tables too?
It is table season.
The moment I saw you, I was like, wow. What I would give to see her at a table.
So all I am is a table user to you.
With teeth.
So, I hear you have a dead brother.
Is it really that noticeable?
Wow, you're so dreamy. You have those I have a dead brother lips.
It is dead brother season.
So, you single?
My girlfriend drove you here.
So that dead brother of yours, see, related to you?
Yep, death does run in the family.
Nope, nah. I don't mingle with people who associate with the dead. Learn to be alive for once.
Are you bleeding?
Yes, let's discuss.
I don't want any bleeders. Vegan?
Okay, what am I gonna do with all my blood?
Why is the blood yellow?
Yeah, I'm colorblind.
Hi, geriatrics. Here's my sexual history.
Would any of your past partners be okay with me calling them about your performance?
I don't see why not. I was always trustworthy. I never missed a day, and I came on time every morning.
Wait a minute, this is your job resume.
No, it's not. The last girl I was with was named Walgreens. Big deal.
I don't think this helped my brother out at all.
Oh, come on, we're doing this for you.
My brother.
Same thing.
I gotta be honest with you, you don't look like your pictures.
Sorry, I was shot on the way here.
I think this is gearing me up for real life girls.
You're learning from the best. We know what girls want.
Air.
Yeah, you're nearing passable levels of speed dating.
Oh, what? I'm not good enough yet?
Replace not with really not, and you'll be closer.
You did bleed all over me.
Hey, is this the place?
Not now!
I'm now certified.
Are you guys playing Mario Party?
No, we were playing Mario Party 2.
Hey, well, we all mourn in different ways.
Okay, is it finally time to get this over with? Oh, cut the attitude. This guy's been waiting his whole life for his funeral, and all I've been doing is bitch about it.
Yeah, he waited a while for his funeral. Held out for the right deal.
And that's a good thing you waited too. Funerals are out of season.
I just don't think death should be celebrated, you know? Like, ever since I was a kid, my parents told me, don't do that.
Die?
They were so strict.
Come on, you're a grown man now. You can die whenever you want.
I get death can be intimidating, but nobody likes a stick in the mud at the funeral.
Don't you chaperone school dances?
Yeah, I thought you liked people being sticks in the mud.
At school dances. Funerals are my time to shine. I love being the life of the party and being the center of attention.
Yeah, well, funerals are where I do business.
Yeah, well, funerals are where I'm starting to do business.
All right, I think it's time. You guys ready to go to this funeral?
Let's f***ing do this!
Remember, guys, we gotta make good impressions. Big smiles.
Hey, didn't know you guys would make it.
We had to make it. Your brother didn't.
How's he holding up in there?
Dead.
Thank God. Are we the first ones to arrive?
Oh yeah, with that funeral across the street, competition would have been pretty fierce.
But it's off season.
Hey, more people are planning funerals around this time. Plan it during the droughts.
But regardless, this funeral's a long time coming. My family comes from a long line of funeral planners. Plus, it gave me an excuse to come out of the house and get that corpse out of my hair.
Should we make our way in? That carcass isn't gonna mourn itself.
Yeah, hurry up, it's starting to get cold.
Nice setup. Is he really dead?
I'd be insulted if he wasn't.
You just saved yourself a bad review.
Hey, where are the vendor booths?
Oh, we got bought up by our sponsor. Ever since the deceased was born, Frito-Lay called dibs on his first major life event. It was a roll of the dice, but it counts.
Oh, no. These events are vital to my business. I've been waiting for this for years.
Well, so did Frito-Lay. Ruffle?
John, anyone just feeling negative energy with this place?
No.
What are you worried about? Afraid when the time comes for you, you get stuck with Motorola?
It's not that, I'm just afraid of dying, you know?
I'm afraid of you being a little bitch, okay? What's there to be afraid about dying? I, for one, cannot wait.
Never knew you were such a big death junkie.
Oh, big time. It's the exact opposite of sex, my mortal enemy.
I will not stand for big corporations taking advantage of the dead. Give the startups a chance for once.
That's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna face my fears. I'm gonna walk straight up to that dead guy, look him in the eyes, and tell him off.
Well, might as well make the most of being here.
Is it finally time?
Yeah, dead body, good funeral weather. It's the perfect storm.
Let's say our goodbyes.
And another thing, you just sit there, lifeless. It's called being
He is getting so much attention.
The corpse?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the life of the party. What does he have that I don't?
No pulse?
Kill me.
Alright. You ready?
You go without me. I need to rethink some things now that I know this funeral isn't about me.
Hey, come on, you know what they always say. You can't misspell funeral without you and I.
How do you do it? How?
Bunyan?
You know, I gotta hand it to him. He died.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah, well, regardless, I thought I should give you my review of the funeral before I post it.
Well, shoot, I'm always up to improve things for next time.
Alright, well, firstly, this isn't even the first time he's died, so the hype's just not there.
Well, how can I make it up for you? Discount for your next visit?
No, I have a membership card. I'm fine. Next, this place is so unsanitary. There's a dead body right there.
Well, is it good for you?
Howard didn't even say anything back. Yeah, same. I don't get why he's so popular here.
Well, he is more relatable to the masses.
So many dead people out there.
I suggest going up to his brother, trying to win him over. Maybe you can be the subject of his next funeral.
That would be the dream. Alright, I'm going in.
Frankly, at this point, I'd say just come for the rewards points. And on top of that, I'm sleepy.
Hey, saw you had a door here. Thought I'd help myself.
Hey, the polls just came in. Congratulations on being the 4th most popular person at this funeral.
Hey, I agree. The Cheetos, but that's not going to help your marketability.
With the right demographics, it might.
Well, if I can't market my business here, I'm gonna market you. I'm gonna make you the killer app of this funeral. Go up to those people, tell them something. Doesn't even have to be true, just make them like you.
Yeah, he was a great man. I can't believe he died.
Yeah, I got some big projects in the work myself.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, I've been getting drunk as shit and watching nothing but Porky Pig cartoons lately. And I gotta say, I get the hype.
Hey, all, Scott here. I think it's about time we all share a few words about Wendy's employee. I think his brother Target employee would like to start things off. Those two were so similar, it was almost like they were the same person.
Thanks. It's been a long few months, but throughout this, I found that anything's possible. If I can have a brother who was viciously murdered by a memory card to the leg, losing a lethal amount of blood, you can too.
Go for the sympathy vote.
I miss him so much. He's gone, and I will never get to see him alive ever again.
My back hurts.
I forgot to write a speech, so I'm just going to repurpose what I wrote for his wedding. Congratulations, you son of a bitch. Your life is over.
Death is an epidemic. You know how many people have died from death alone? It's unbelievable. I haven't looked one dead person in the eyes who'd look me back. They're the worst. And to think my beloved Wendy's employee has joined their disgusting cult, it's sickening. It's sickening. Look at this. He's my friend. He's dead.
I compiled a slideshow of photographs of Wendy's employee. I hope you all enjoy.
I slipped that in.
He was a good man. And a better corpse. I've been to plenty of funerals where they've used stunt corpses before, but Wendy's employee does his own. He truly is the definitive carcass.
See, now you're more personable. You keep that up, you'll be in the casket in no time.
I was there when Wendy's employee died.
Wait, did you kill him?
Yeah. Oh, wait, him? No. Wendy's employee was somebody that didn't deserve any of the headaches that come with dying.
I do.
Target employee, you want to give your brother a break? This guy's more than willing.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take any more death getting shoved in my face. I'm exhausted of death. Frankly, I'm dead tired.
Hey now, this is his funeral. Show some respect.
Last minute corpse change.
Would swapping affect my score?
This funeral is pretty bad. I'm not feeling good about this.
So much time.
I don't
Why
know.
are we
This
getting
is one of those-
Ravers! This isn't right. I met Wendy's employee when he was planning a school dance for me, and he made it the best funeral I've ever been to. So what, we're just gonna go ahead and make his such a downer? Jeb, death isn't for everybody, but you don't have to suck the fun out of it for others.
I guess after my uncle died the 4th time I started to resent death a little bit.
Yeah, but that 3rd time was pretty great, right? Here, take a gun. Scott, I understand that criticism can lead to better products at the end of the day, but you're bringing down the funeral with all this negativity. It's okay to let people like things from time to time and do what they want to do.
Even Xenoblade?
No. Terry, the image of death has been tainted. You're only here for the business opportunity.
Tostito?
Death is special. You know what happens when things get mass-produced. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves, all right? This was Wendy's employee's funeral, and now it's mine. So get in line and mourn me!
I gotta hand it to you. His funeral really perked up.
Turns out all people need is an attitude adjustment.
This is f***ing awesome.
You know, I'll miss Wendy's employee, but I'm pretty happy knowing that he spent those last 34 years of his life damn well.
Yeah, and the next 12 are pretty good too.
I told you those speeches would work. Now look at you, on your way to becoming America's next top corpse.
I changed my mind.
Wait, what?
That's too much pressure. I don't know anybody at the cemetery. I'll be an outcast.
Okay. Wait a second, guys. There's a dead guy in here.
I'll call 911. All things considered, pretty successful funeral.